In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Duncan Robinson and the secrets and the scary part about his shooting form. Let's get down, let's check him out, and I'm going to give you some tips that you can use in your game so that you can shoot the basketball better as well. Okay, so first off, let's really look at his stats because this is actually really amazing and it's something that we can all learn from. First off, he got 29 minutes in a 48-minute game. That's fantastic. Next is the fact that from his 3-point shots, he missed 8 shots. He missed 8. What does that tell you? Well, that tells you that you can miss a ton of shots and still make a ton. You know, if you're a 50% 3-point shooter, you're one of the top shooters in the entire world. So if you miss 100, but you make 100, guess what? You're amazing. So if you miss 7 shots, who cares? Don't worry. If you're in game and you're missing shots, don't worry, you're going to be able to make them. Just be positive. Okay, so first off, the Miami Heat get that offensive rebound. And what is Duncan Robinson doing? He is getting ready to take that shot. But what is he doing right here? He's backpedaling back, getting ready to play defense. Defense is extremely important. However, Miami gets that rebound. He then starts taking a step in and he gets that pass out to him. The reason is because the postman got double teamed. That means somebody is open. In this case, it's Duncan Robinson. He then takes a step in, and when he takes that step in, he's a type of shooter who likes to go for a quick hop first before his shot. Well, guess what? He gets that ball, he hops into that shot, like if he's about to go up for that shot, and he goes for that shot fake. He had a player who was sprinting out trying to cover that shot. Obviously, we all know he's a great shooter, and if you're truly a great shooter, you will be in these circumstances. Take that shot fake. Take a dribble towards the side. Right here, he hopped into his shot. He hopped into it by going off of his right foot first and then hopping in both feet at the same time, looking at the rim, which allows him to scan the court, and he goes straight up into his shot. He has a nice soft release and it goes in. Floor spacing is also very important. One of the ways that you can beat pretty much any defense is by getting that ball into the paint, kicking it out, and making that extra pass around. We all need to learn how to do this. And Duncan Robinson is in perfect position to be able to drain that shot wide open. And how he did this, if we zoom in just a bit, even though there's a massive box in the way, when he's getting ready to receive that ball, at this point he takes a left step in, he gets that ball, he's already looking at that rim, he then takes a right step forward, which then allows his right side to get in line with the rim, and then he's able to go up for that shot. And when he goes up for that shot, he doesn't have much elbow movement all the way up. You want to have the least amount of movement as possible to have an accurate shot, and then he's able to go up for a nice high and soft release. That is definitely a soft release and a nice high release because the elbow is above the forehead. In this next clip, he's coming off of a dribble handoff. His man is well behind him. However, what he does is absolutely important and imperative to get this shot off. And that is, when you're going over top of a screen, you want to cut in. If you've got a guy who is absolutely on all cylinders trying to catch up to you and you're using a dribble handoff, he's going to most likely try to go over top. What you can do is to take a quick dribble in almost as a fake. In this case, that defender thought he was going to shoot. And then you're able to take a quick sidestep out towards the left side, which is important, especially if you're a right-handed shooter, because by going out towards your left side, you're automatically already having your right side in line with the basket, which will allow you to have a more accurate but also a more quicker shot. I also want to show you the footwork on this dribble up 3. He gathers the ball on his right foot and then he goes left-right. He doesn't land on both at the same time. We can see that in the slow motion where he goes left-right into his shot. He's also slightly leaning back on his shot almost as if he's sitting in a chair. Now this is important because he's got a lot of momentum going towards that net and he doesn't want to go up for a shot and drift way forward. You want to go straight up and down as much as possible in your shot. So by sitting your butt down on this shot, it's going to help you become more accurate because he only really drifted his normal amount forward, and look at how high his release is. The reason why his release is so high is because it could technically, yes, be because of the defender being on him. However, I'm going to tell you the reason why. All of that momentum going forward is going to be transferred into his shot. That means that there's going to be a lot more power on his shot, which is why a lot of players who dribble up into their shot at full speed will actually really shoot well over the rim. By having a higher release, it's going to give you more arc, which will allow you to essentially have a bigger target to hit, but also take a lot of that forwards power off that ball. I really want to point this out as well. You can be the best shooter in the world, but if you're not willing to pass, you're not going to be able to get much floor time because there's going to be an even better shot open potentially somewhere else on the court. So if you get this swing pass to you, which is a Kyle Lowry to Duncan pass, at this time, he's got Devin Booker who's sprinting out and nobody anywhere close to PJ Tucker, or at least that looks like PJ Tucker in this video. The better shot is not Duncan shooting from the wing. The better shot is the absolutely wide open shot in the corner, and that's why you can be a great shooter, because by being willing to pass, you're going to make this defender now think twice before guarding you, and maybe guarding closer towards the middle to try to pick off that extra pass, and when in reality at that point you can get open shots then. So always look to make that pass to create separation between yourself and the defender in future possessions. And I really want to show you this next clip as well, because this timing is absolutely perfect. So we have Tyler Hero with that ball, an absolutely wide open Duncan Robinson in the corner. And really watch Duncan Robinson's feet when that ball is coming towards him. While that ball is coming towards them, watch his feet, watch his feet. His foot starts coming over at the exact same time that ball gets within vicinity of him catching it. So that now as soon as he catches it, on his slight dip, he plants that right foot. The reason why you want to plant that right foot on that dip, it's going to give you the ability to get your right side in line. And when your right side is in line, you're going to be a lot more accurate of a shooter, and that's why he was able to get that shot up quicker, but also accurately too. I hope that this video helps you shoot the basketball better. If it does, hit that like button, subscribe. I can check out your shooting form as well down in the description below.